Yo, what's up? What's going on? What's good? This your boy Dwayne, bringing out another video. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about Canon R5C. If you're new here, again, my name's Dwayne. I'm a wedding photographer based out of Cape Coral, Florida. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. The Canon R5C is the only true hybrid on the market today. The specs are incredible, but does it fall short of the hype? Is it good? Is it bad? Is the battery life that bad? First off, let's talk about the photos. The photos are the same as the Canon R5. It has a 45 megapixel sensor. The photos are absolutely gorgeous. If you like the photos in the R5, it's the same, literally. There are no issues here. I've used it at several weddings, destination weddings, and elopements. The images are absolutely stunning. The video in this camera is amazing. The autofocus is great if you don't have quick moving subjects. The body size that you get is wild. It's a R5 with a fan and a cinema menu and cinema features. If you aren't familiar with the cinema OS, it'll be a learning experience, like straight up. The 4K is stunning and it doesn't overheat. The 8K looks great. I hardly ever use it though, you know what I'm saying? So what's the point? You get custom buttons all over, tally lights, waveforms, histograms, the full cinema OS, and the cinema menu, right? No video record limit. Even with the R5, there was always this thing in my head that I'm on a timer, but it never overheated. I feel this is what the R5 should have been, but then the R5 Mark II came out. And don't even get me started on that. But it's fine. The pros, this camera does a lot well, so let's talk about it. The photo and video, it's also a true hybrid camera between photo and cinema. I think it's the first of its kind, right? You have the photo OS and the cinema OS. The lenses are amazing. I normally use this with my 28-70 f2. I sold it, got rid of it. The tally light, so you know you're recording. Shutter angle, so you don't have to worry about the shutter speed. The electronic hot shoe lets me use my Tascam XLR 2D for professional level audio, which is what I'm using right now. That has 2 XLR ports and a 3.5mm jack. So if you wanted to get 4 channels of audio with one body, you can. The fan keeps the camera cool and brings me to my next point, the cons. The cons, let's talk about it. You cannot turn the fan off or change the fan speed on this camera at all. Up until this recent update, you couldn't push the back button knob, the focus. The battery life is wild. In just standby, you get 71 minutes, and that's just on standby without even recording. The battery I use the most with this camera is the SmallRig VB50. To use the Tascam XLR mic, I have to take the camera out of power save mode. I get it. It'll have to turn it off and turn it back on every time it, back in sleep mode or whatever, but I don't have that issue with my R6 Mark II. Or when I had a FX3, the FX30, or C70. The micro HDMI port is mind-boggling. Canon decided to drop the full size for all their cameras, or rather their cinema cameras, and not, granted, this is a cinema camera, so I don't even know why they didn't put it on this camera, which is, that's crazy. They put it on the R5 Mark II, right? But didn't put it on this camera, which is a cinema camera. I don't get it. I get that they're trying to separate their cinema line and their mirrorless line, but that's where they fall short. But I can't say that, right? Because they put C-Log 2 in the R5 Mark II and the R1. So, I don't know, bro. There looks to be enough room for a full-size HDMI port, but maybe it's just me. You have to plug in the battery or power it with the power cable to the wall to use it for video for long periods of time, which ain't nobody got time for that. Somebody might, not me. I paid, what, $3,800 for this camera at the time of recording. These are the pros and cons of this camera, right? The buttons, the build quality, the video, the photos, the ergonomics, everything about it is amazing. One gripe though, you don't get 4K C-Log 2, which I'm pretty sure they could have put in this camera, but I guess they was just saving that for the R5 Mark II and the R1 so people would buy it, but that's crazy. I'm not keeping it, but it was good to use it for weddings, production work, videos like this, etc. It saves space being so small. This camera isn't for everyone. Beginners, I'm looking at y'all, bro. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. Just straight up. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. Focus more on your lenses. If you're working professional and can get the money back in one job and it fits you, bro, just go for it. Straight up. Don't let me tell you how to spend your money, but if you're in the Canon ecosystem, this is a great buy. You know what I'm saying? If you can do it, bro, do it. If not, don't worry about it. Beginners, do not get this camera. This ain't something for you to just go buy and then you just, you know what I'm saying, up and off the rip, just no. Like, start out with something light and then work your way up. Focus on your lenses, all right? But that's all I got for y'all for this one. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload another video. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.